Welcome, everyone. My name is Henry Miller. I'm the sports editor for rgvsports.com. And we are here at McAllen High School with Yaneli Rocha,
Hi.
Gabby Estringel, and Coach Estefania Portillo, the newly crowned District 31 5A champions.
Yes.
After a hard-fought 5-set match with McAllen Memorial, who needed to win to make the playoffs, and y'all, did you feel the pressure on them?
Absolutely, yes. And we knew coming into the match what they had at stake, but what we had at stake as well. And they were super, super prepared. So they, it's not a dig for a cure game if we don't go to 5 sets.
Right.
But aside from that, there were so many other things that were riding on this game for both teams.
Yes.
Did they surprise y'all at all in the second and third set with their offensive front? I mean, they seemed a lot stronger than they had before.
I don't think they surprised us. I think we just came out a little flat.
Yeah.
And throughout the sets, towards the end, we started to find our rhythm and we started playing like ourselves again. So I don't think they really surprised us. I think we were it was a lot of pressure.
We were caught off guard.
Game. Yes, we were caught off guard. And I think the pressure kind of got to us, but we settled in at the end.
What did Coach tell y'all after the third set? In the G-rated version of what she told you.
Oh, it's always G-rated.
It's always G-rated. That's
Yes,
good.
it is. She said to just play like ourselves. We were playing like ourselves, and we just knew if we played together as a team that we would come out with the victory.
What was causing you the most problems on their side? I mean, they seemed to be in pretty good rhythm for a little while.
Yeah.
How did you change that on them?
We adjusted our lineup, so we just started just a tad bit differently going into that 4th and 5th set to try to match up just a little bit better defensively, and we made some adjustments on defense as well.
Can you two talk about, you guys started getting a connection in the 4th set, and y'all just kept hammering away. Talk about what were you talking to each other about?
I just know I can always count on Gabby. We played together
Forever, for a long time.
We
just give each other a look and we know.
We just know, yes. I really like playing with girls that I play with for a long time because it feels like home.
Yeah.
And
it's
this season
comfortable.
has just been it just feels like home. We're a family, and I would do anything for this team, and everybody would do anything for each other.
Yeah.
Now, I've noticed you have been attacking a little bit more at the front row.
Yes.
How do you like that? Is that something that is planned, or is it something where it just depends on where the ball is?
It just
bit of
depends on
both.
the ball.
Right.
And then if Coach P tells me, I would go. I'm done. But it's really just if I see the balls on the net, I'm just going to go up.
Now, when you started getting on a big roll, do you know it? Do you feel something different? Do you see the court differently?
Yeah. I see it completely different. It's more open, and whenever it's there, I just swing. I don't know.
Well, you were swinging pretty hard there. I
Yeah.
thought your shoulder was jumping out of the socket.
I
and
popped the
jumping.
vein, actually. It's not my hitting hand, though.
Coach, what does this mean for moving forward? I mean, obviously, UIL has the new Division 1, Division 2. I would have told me
Sorry.
my mic was looking at my right knee to see if it was speaking. What does this do now for you guys playoff-wise? Where do you go? Do you know?
So we've kind of done our homework to try to map it out, but honestly it comes down to district certification, district chair inputting in all the results, and then Max Preps creating those brackets. So we would be essentially the number 1 seed in Division 1, matching up against the number 2 seed Division 1 on that side of the valley.
Right.
So we're looking at potentially seeing Harlingen South in the first round.
Again.
Again, yeah. You did do it,
Yes.
3, 4, 5 years in a row?
Yes.
It seems like.
Yes.
So what was coming in? They came out, you had a good crowd. What was your key offensively, your plan offensively to keep them quiet?
I think we realized that, yes, they're big at the net, but we can tool their block a lot. So offensively, we tried to tool as much as we could, and we saw that they were playing much higher than usual. So we tried to send it to the deep corners, and they started leaving the middle open, so we would attack the middle too.
And we were going a lot faster the last
Yes.
couple sets.
We
which
started
helped
running
us.
the offense faster.
Right.
Yes.
And I saw you push a few to the corners deep. I mean, that was a good strategy. It's always a good strategy, when you're going deep like that. So, talk about the season. Last question. Up and down season. Started out with some big tournaments. And then y'all got on a roll, and talk about growing together and how you feel where you stand right now.
I think we still have a lot to grow.
Yeah.
And we're not done yet. Playoffs is just starting. So I really think we can prove ourselves playoffs because, our freshman year we didn't make playoffs. Last year we fell short in round 2.
Barely made playoffs.
Yeah, we barely made playoffs. So this year I think we wanted to come out with a bang, and we did, and we still are, and we just want to keep going and see how far we can get.
Coach, actually, I do have another question. Your offense has become more and more varied. I mean, your lineup, you've got, a couple freshmen and sophomores in there now? I mean, when you're developing that, has that been part of the plan for all season?
Yes, we've got to look at the overall makeup of our team and our program, and not to say we plan ahead, right? But we are selecting, these 13 girls, not just for their skill set, but for everything that they are as individuals, the type of character that they have, their willingness to do what's asked of them, and to really put the team first. So, we found those 13 girls that just have been meshing so well and are willing to come in and work every day and grow every day. And that's what's really important for me as a coach, to see them develop that growth mindset, right? To know that they should be wanting to constantly improve and that success is just short-lived. So tonight we celebrate this, and then tomorrow our refocus, changes, and we're on to our next goal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I have a little exercise for all of y'all. Would anyone sitting at this table who's a left-hander raise their hand? Now will the other person raise their hand? There we go. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that we were all lefties.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in your right mind.
We're the ones in our right mind, so that's awesome. Look at this. Are you doing something to my mic when I don't look at it?
No.
Are you smacking
like
it?
that too.
All right. Well, again, this is Henry Miller, sports editor for RGVSports.com. I'm here with Coach Estefania Portillo at Mac High, Gabby Estringel, and Yaneli Rocha. It's my brain shuts off once in a while.
Okay.
I always remember everybody's names. And District 31 5A champs, number 1 seed in Division 1.
Yes.
Moving forward. And everyone have a good night. And remember, we're all blessed more than we deserve. Thank you very much.